We are so cozy today. I'm in my bed, I've got my blanket, I've got Jack, I've got a nice cup of hot tea. I've got this sweater on, which is the best sweater in the entire world. Because of this, I could live inside of this sweater forever. One more cool thing about this sweater is that I can turn into a ninja whenever I want. Yesterday was the 13th, and the 13th of December for Swedes is a very special day because it is the day of Lucia. I'm too tired to form any intelligent sentences, so I will let Wikipedia do that for me. You call it Saint Lucy's Day? What? Lucy? You call Lucia Lucy. Saint Lucy's Day is celebrated most commonly in Scandinavia. Yeah, along with the long dark winters. Tell me about it. So that's why there are so many candles involved, because it's a celebration of light. I need some tea. Oh, it's celebrated the 13th of December because in Scandinavia this date was the longest night of the year. Oh, Lucy. Oh, this is... Oh, Lucy-natta. The Lucy night was marked in Sweden December 13. Then Lucy, a female being with evil traits, like a female demon or witch, was said to ride through the air with her followers, called Luciferda. Children who had done mischief had to take special care, since Lucy would come down through the chimney and take them away. Whoa! The tradition of Lussevaka, to stay away through the Lucy-natt to guard oneself and the household against evil, has found a modern form through throwing parties until daybreak. Well, I wasn't invited. Now we get to the fun part. Saint Lucy, the saint. She was seeking help for her mother's long-term illness at the shrine of Saint Agnes, when an angel appeared to her in a dream beside the shrine. As a result of this, Lucy became a devout Christian, refused to compromise her virginity in marriage, and was denounced to the Roman authorities by the man she would have wed. They threatened to drag her off to a brothel if she did not renounce her Christian beliefs, but were unable to move her, even with 1,000 men and 50 oxen pulling. She's strong! So they stacked materials for a fire around her instead and set light to it, but she would not stop speaking. One of the soldiers stuck a spear through her throat to stop these denouncements, but to no effect, so she basically kept preaching even when she got a spare. Gosh! In another story, Saint Lucy was working to help Christians hiding in the catacombs, and in order to bring with her as many supplies as possible, she needed to have both hands free. She solved this problem by attaching candles to a wreath on her head. So that's where that comes from. So basically, we got some of our traditions from the Lucy-natta, and some of our traditions from Saint Lucy. Didn't know that. We're both learning today. In Sweden, Denmark, Norway and Finland, Lucy, called Lucia, is venerated on December 13th in a ceremony where a girl is elected to portray Lucia. In schools, right, we have these processions. Basically, all of the girls want to be the Lucia. Not only because having candles on your head is freaking badass, but also everyone's got their eyes on her. So that's like a proof of how popular you are. So the Lucia, she's wearing a white gown with a red sash and a crown of candles on her head. And she walks at the head of a procession of women, each holding a candle. The candles symbolize the fire that refused to take Saint Lucy's life when she was sentenced to be burned. The women sing a Lucia song while entering the room to the melody of the national Neapolitan song Santa Lucia. Each Scandinavian country has lyrics in their native tongues. It's not like Swedes sing in Norwegian. Kjempeflott, kjempemörkt, kjempeljus. That just shows how limited my Norwegian is. So my camera just died and I've just been talking to the wall for the past 10 minutes. Now boys take part in the procession as well, playing different roles associated with Christmas. Some may be dressed in the same kind of white robe, but with a cone-shaped hat decorated with golden stars called Star Boys. And they look like complete dorks compared to how the girls look. The girls look pretty as crap. they got glitter in their hair, or their hair is on freaking fire, and the boys have cones on their heads. The boys may be dressed as little Santas or gingerbread men, and a traditional kind of bun, lussekatt. That's the saffron bun thingy. Watch my videos. Since 2008, there has been some controversy over males as Lucy, with one male who was elected Lucy at a high school being blocked from performing. In another case, a 6-year-old boy was not allowed to appear with a Lucy crown because the school said it couldn't guarantee his safety. So this is like a debate in Sweden. We have one side that is like, but Lucia is supposed to be a girl. And I mean, there is tradition, it's always been that way. And then there's the other side that's like, you don't have any arguments other than that it's always been that. It's not even the Swedish tradition in the first place. It appeared like 200 years ago. Why the fridge aren't boys allowed to be Lucias? This is really weird. What has gender/sex has got to do with this? Couldn't guarantee his safety. Then you deal with the bullies, not with him wanting to be Lucia. Oh, society, man. Alright, that was it. That's all. This has been a very nice and calming video, and Lucia is upon us. That's both strong and cold. But yes, I'm going to go to bed now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!